If you have a shoulder injury and weight bearing on your arms doesn't make sense for you right now in your yoga practice, this practice is for you. A good friend of mine has an injury and was concerned because it's affecting her yoga practice. So it gave me a great idea to practice without weight bearing of the arms in order to allow the shoulders to heal. We'll begin standing at the top of the mat. We'll do a modified sun salute. Take your hands in front of your heart. Take your attention to your breath. Release your hands and lift your arms just slightly in flexion. Exhale, draw down. And inhale, just pulse up with the breath. The hands can be at the legs or at the hips or waistline. Just pulse up and down. Following the breath, on the inhale breath, you'll be pulsing away from the floor. On the exhale breath, you're drawing down. You can have a slight bend to the knees here so that you're just moving very slowly. And inhale, rise up. Keep your hands at the waist, or you can even do an elbow frame if that works for you. But just step your left foot back, keeping the left heel grounded, bow forward. Just honor your practice. And once you come to a forward bend, just do that same pulsation of the breath where you rise up on the in-breath and you drop a little bit deeper on the out-breath. And with each in-breath and out-breath, you find this nice pulsation, but yet a nice stability from the back leg. Step the back foot forward. Step your foot back. Plant it nicely. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, pulse up. Again, the arms can be supporting the pose in whatever way works for you. See if you can keep the action of the legs, especially the back leg, so rooted, so foundational. Step the back foot forward, bend both knees, place the hands right above your knees, not weight bearing, just as a placeholder. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, draw from that navel back toward the spine. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Rise up to Tadasana. Externally rotate your arms. Draw your thumbs back, spread your fingers as a way to engage the muscles of the arms with this nice external rotation of the arms, keeping that bow forward and reach the hands back just slightly. Now step your left foot back again. With the left foot back, just bow in toward the right knee and inhale, rise up. Take your right hand behind you if that works for you and turn your heart toward the right side as you bow in a second time. Rise up. Straighten the front leg. Bow down. Rise up on the in-breath. And in the same way, just let the left hand slide somewhere on your leg, not weight bearing. You're just allowing yourself to just be coaxed into just a little bit of a twist here. And rise up. Step your left foot forward. Take your right foot back. Bend your left knee. Bow forward. And rise up. And again, bow forward. Free your right hand and just place it somewhere on the leg as you turn your heart toward the left side. For an easy twist. Rise up and straighten the front leg. Bow forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow forward. Have your right hand go somewhere to your left leg. Keep the left leg straight. Turn your heart toward the left side. Free your right hand back to your waist or your low back and rise up. Step the back foot forward. Let's do some open hip poses now. So step wide. And as you step wide on the mat, with your feet parallel, bend your knees, take your pelvis back, and just move side to side. Just see about having one leg being weight bearing, the other leg weight bearing. You can free your arms if you wish and just move them side to side. As you bend the right knee, reach your arms to the right side. As you bend your left, reach over. And just modify according to your mobility of the shoulders. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper, taking the top of the left thigh back and taking the top of the right thigh back as you move side to side. One more round. Come back to the center position and rise up. Place your hands to the low back if you wish and release your hands. Now turn your right toes out. Bend your right knee. You can have the hands in front or just rest them on the thighs and just lean over. Maybe you can even free your right arm, reaching it down. And on the in-breath, lift yourself up. Come to the opposite side, turn your left toes out, bend your left knee. Same thing, just let the left arm slide down. But see if you can keep an engagement in the arm by spreading the fingers and having this energetic drawing in from the fingertips to the shoulders. You'll get a nice feeling of strength. And rise up. Keep the right leg straight, the left leg straight, and in the same way, lean over and allow your right arm to just draw down toward the floor. Have a nice engagement by spreading the fingers. Rise up. Come to the opposite side. So draw the left hand down. And inhale, rise up. Now step your feet hip distance apart. Turn toward the front of the mat. You can step off your mat if that works for you. We'll be balancing on one leg. So we'll be doing some hip flexion and hip extension. With your left leg bearing almost all the weight, then lift your right foot so the left leg is bearing all the weight. with the right knee lifting as high as it can on its own power. Reach the right leg now back so that you get hip extension. And do that 2 more times. Lift the right knee up as far as it will go and reach back. And 1 more time, lift the right leg up, reach the right leg back, and release your right foot down. Just pause here. And just take weight to the right leg so the right leg feels like it's fully weight bearing, but the left foot is still on the floor. Now shift your weight to the left side. Just kind of do this back and forth, rocking your weight from one side to the other, but very slowly, so that you can get this feeling of balanced action, equipoise as it's known in yoga. And now come to what feels like the center of that movement before shifting your weight once again to one leg, to the right leg. With the right leg weight bearing, lift your left leg up, reach your left foot back, and lift the left leg up and reach it back. 1 more time. Lift the left knee up as high as it will go and reach your left leg back. Release your left foot to the mat and once again pause with both feet on the earth. Just shift your weight side to side as a way to just discover different parts of the feet as you take a little bit more weight on one foot than the other. And decide for yourself what feels like a balanced action between the feet. You just keep that balanced action. And now bend the knees, take your hips back, just bow in, draw your heart toward your thighs, and inhale, rise up. Step wide again. In your wide stance, turn your right toes out, bend your right knee, bow to your right leg, lift your back heel up. See about balancing now as we did before on the right leg. See if you can lift up the left leg. Just come to a nice balanced position, whatever that is for you today. And come back to where you started. Rise up, parallel your feet, turn your left toes out, bend your knee, lift your back heel up so you went from open hip to closed hip. Now bow forward, step the back foot forward, create a nice ease as you lift up your back foot. Take your back foot back to where you started. Rise up. Heel toe your feet in, so you still have a wide stance, but the toes are directed out, so it's an external rotation. See if you can come down a little bit lower and just move side to side. This time with the toes out, so it's an external rotation. If you want the arms to be free as you come to this pose, feel free to do that, or just let them rest on top of the thighs. You just keep on bringing your pelvis closer to the floor, and maybe some of you can come all the way to the floor. And as you make it to the floor, in a seated position, Have your feet forward. But bend your knees. Draw your heart forward and rise up. Draw your heart forward. Your heels are pressing down. You're pulling in from your heels to your pelvis. And rise up. Keeping that, bend your left knee and see if you can take your left foot just to the outside of the left hip. See if that works for you. If not, just park your left foot down. From here, we'll bow forward again. The knee lifted might make this a little bit more accessible for you, and you might find that the knee lifted provides a little bit more balance on the pelvis. You put a little bit more weight on the left side. So bow forward. You can let your hands just rest on your mat. And rise up. And do that 2 more times. Just draw forward, not so much down. It's how far can you go forward in this? And rise up. And 1 more time. Draw down. And lift up. Extend your left foot out. Do that same action. I just like bending the knees because it keeps my legs so active. But if straight legs work for you and you can keep a nice tone in your legs, go ahead and do that. And just draw forward again with both legs forward. Rise up. And 2 more times, just slowly draw forward. Draw your heels down. Pull from the heels toward your pelvis. And rise up. A 3rd time has you draw forward before lifting up. And if it's available to you, take your right foot just to the outside of your right hip. If not, again, have the knee lift up. Draw forward again. 1 leg is forward. You're trying to get the right hip to stay apart. It's a little challenging with the right knee bent in this way. We're just pulsing toward the leg and away from the leg, while keeping the extended leg very active. Extend the right leg in the same way. The knees are slightly lifted. Again, if that works for you. If not, change it up to customize it for you as you draw forward and rise up and forward. Lift up, draw forward, and lift up. Now have your feet in a prayer position. With your feet together, you can free your hands or not. Hands can be just resting on the legs if you wish. See if you can come forward on your sits bones. Sometimes if the heels are too close to the pelvis, it feels like you're way back on the sits bones. So take your feet forward slightly so that you can get forward on the sits bones. And draw forward. And rise up. Take your left hand somewhere to the right leg. And reach over toward the left side while still keeping the right sit bone planted nicely. Just turn your heart toward the right side. It's not the arm that's working, the arm is just resting see if you can draw from the left ribs to make a little bit more fullness in this twist. Come back to the center position. Let the arms be free and draw forward. Rise up. Slide your right hand to your left leg and draw over toward the right side. The right hand is just a placeholder, but it's a reminder to lift the right ribs on their own power as you draw over to the right side. And rise up. Take your legs nice and wide apart. I favor a lift to the knees for many of us, just to get the inner thigh muscles working nicely. I favor this because it engages the legs so much better. But of course, you know how to customize. So as you turn toward the right leg, again, let your hands be free. Draw toward the right leg. Rise up. Draw toward the left leg while keeping the right sit bone. Drawing down. Lift up. Draw to the middle. And rise up. Come to lie down on your back with your knees bent. Take your hands with the wrists crossed right at the heart. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Release your arms to your side, palms facing up. Take your right ankle just to the outer left knee. Draw your right knee away from your right ribs. Keep the left leg very steady, very stable. See if you can lift up your pelvis away from the mat. Reach the right knee so that you get this nice fullness. Release down. Release your right foot down. Take your arms in front of your heart, crossing at the wrists. Lift your chest and draw down. Lift up and draw down. Lift up and draw down. Release your arms to your side. Take your left ankle to the outer right knee. Draw your left knee away from your left ribs. Keep your left leg very active by spreading your toes. Lift your pelvis up and away from the mat. Draw your pelvis down. Keep a nice engagement of the legs, maybe lifting the chest a little bit more, pelvis a little bit more. Release the pelvis down. Release your left foot down. With your feet nice and wide apart, as wide as the mat is, just draw the knees over to the right side. If your arms will go to a cactus pose, let them just rest in that cactus pose. If that doesn't work for you, obviously you want to modify. In this pose, can you get that extension from the pelvis to the kneecap on the left side especially, even more so, working on that left side body length. Lift your knees up. Take your knees to the left side. Work the outside edge of your left foot, the inside edge of your right foot. Reach from the pelvis to the right kneecap. Even reach from the right armpit to the pelvis, to the kneecap. Keeping that, can you get a slight lifting quality to the left ribs, which might feel quite contracted compared to the right. Lift your knees up. Walk your feet in toward each other. Squeeze the inner knees together. Lift your feet off the mat and have the shins roughly parallel to the mat. Keeping the kneecaps together, drop your right foot down toward the mat. Lift it up. Take your left foot toward the mat and lift it up. Take your knees a little further away from your chest. Take your right foot down to the mat. Lift your right foot up. Take your left foot down to the mat and up. Take your knees a little bit further away from the chest. Tap the right foot. Tap the left foot. And release both feet down. Just pause here for a moment. Take your right foot up toward the ceiling. Spread your toes. Keep your left foot where it is. And externally rotate the right leg. Draw the right foot just slightly over and hold that pose. Even though the right side is bearing a little bit more weight, can you balance it out so that the left side feels like it's not about to tip over through the weight of the right leg? Keep a strong engagement. And inhale, lift the right leg up. Now extend the left leg and do that same action. So with the left leg active, meaning toes spread, turn the right toes toward the right side, draw over, and hold the pose. Nice steady in-breath and out-breath. And pull the right foot back to the center position. Release the right foot to the mat. Bend the left knee. Just pause here. Have the feet as wide apart as the mat is, and let the inner knees just collapse in toward each other. Just allow yourself to feel the difference between the sides. Now step your feet together Take your left leg up. Turn your left toes toward the left side and go over just a little bit to the left side. And just hold the pose. Keep your right foot grounded so it doesn't feel like you're about to tip over to the left side. Keep a nice engagement, this engagement of this energy that you're drawing in from the spread toes all the way to the pelvis. Keep that. Really working the pose. Then take your left foot back to center. Reach your right leg out. Turn your left toes again. And keeping the right inner thigh drawing down, take your left toes toward the left side just a little bit, not enough to tilt the pelvis. Keep a nice, strong, energetic action there. Now draw the left foot back to the midline, bend the knee, bend the right knee. Take the feet nice and wide apart. Let the inner knees collapse in toward each other. And pause again. Step your feet so they're hip distance apart. Free your arms. Lift your pelvis up. Stay lifted. Draw your pelvis down. Lift your right foot toward the sky. Lift your pelvis up. Take the pelvis down toward the mat. Lift the pelvis up. Take the pelvis down toward the mat. Lift the pelvis up. Take the pelvis to the mat. Bend your right knee. Pause. Step your feet as wide apart as the mat is. Let your inner knees come to touch. Bring your awareness to any sensations. As you're ready, you can step your feet so that they're hip distance apart. Take your left foot toward the ceiling. On the next in-breath, lift your pelvis up. Take your pelvis down toward the mat. Before lifting up again, draw it down. Lift up. Draw it down. Release your left foot with the feet about hip distance apart. Lift the pelvis up one more time. And hold the pose. Release as you're ready. Extend your legs out. Close your eyes. Yoga is such a great practice where we can modify, we can customize to what's going on in our body. Today we were really focused on the hips and the legs. We allowed a little bit more freedom for our arms. Without weight bearing of the arms. Position your arms now in a way that allows them to get that sense of ease and freedom. Thank you for joining me in the practice. Enjoy your Savasana. Namaste.